I bet.
Okay, well, this is Abopcast 55.
Wow. 55.
55. The big 5.
We're finally legal.
To get cuckolded.
I think it's cucked. I think it's getting cucked.
I believe it's cucked. You could, cuckolded.
Well,
But
cuck is like the colloquial way to say it. If you want to be proper.
If you want to be cool, then you cuck.
Wait, so is that our URL we're going with? Want to be cool, get cucked. Get cucked.
Cuckold crew.
Cuck reloaded.
Cuck boys.
Yeah, that works. Cuck boys.
Cuck boys, but like I was calling boys like
With a
B-O-I-Z,
Z for sure.
yeah.
B-O-I-Z,
yeah.
We'll be the new burger crew.
Yeah,
Except
the burger cock.
we all just date the same girl, but then we all watch someone who's not.
But somebody
anybody.
else has to
Fuck
fuck
everyone. In fact, she doesn't even
we
know
all
we
get cucked
exist.
at the same time. Dude, wouldn't that be like... I don't know, has that happened? Do you think that's happened before? Someone like a cuck with like a bunch of people, like all 7 of us.
A multi-cuck.
Like cucked. At the same time, a
You get
septic
kill streak.
cuck.
Yeah.
Septic.
Yeah, that'd be 7. Septic.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly it.
Septic
That's what's
cuck.
funny.
Hi, I'm... This is Connor.
Oh yeah, this is Luke.
No one's gonna introduce me? Wow, fuck you guys.
This is a
Well,
cuck.
that's our thing. We did our thing. That was our team thing.
You made him
Alex,
leave. You left.
Yeah.
You just want to introduce himself.
I'm not
didn't
gonna Alex.
What's he doing?
He's just leaving.
He like licked his finger.
we cucked him so hard that he couldn't be on the podcast anymore.
Podcast.
There's a cuck going on right now.
He's probably just getting shot of his teeth.
Oh my god.
Right.
Nick, you ruined the podcast.
All right, see you guys later.
I honestly don't know anything talking about besides cuckolding.
That's all we're really
I never
interested
not
right
talk
now.
about cuckold.
Oh yeah, you said we were gonna talk about Mad Max, but he couldn't see because of the power outage.
Oh yeah, so you
No,
didn't.
I've seen it before. This would be the second time seeing it.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we've all
yeah,
seen
I
Mad
saw it-
Max.
I saw it
except
on-
for-
Oh yeah,
I
that's
saw
right. You saw it on
last
opening
Thursday,
day,
last
basically.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah,
seen
it.
Did you guys see it? Have you guys seen
I
it?
saw it, man. It was like. Yeah, that was weird.
Yo.
Let's have spray paint.
Especially since he did it like 3 times. I thought after the first time
He was
he was
gonna
kinda
fucking die.
He's gonna be
No,
like,
that was so bad when the guy gets like speared through him and then he's like, and then they're like, la, la, la. It's like,
oh, that guy.
That guy was.
That whole
was
movie was
like-
badass.
Yeah, no, that was like, oh, so cool, so cuck.
They were really good at their jobs. I feel like they wouldn't actually get as much practice for as good as they were. There's not that many people.
Who was
Like, how often do those dudes on the big poles actually do that job?
They're just monkeys.
I mean, it's a fucking barren wasteland. What the hell else are you gonna do? You just drive around and fuck around with your giant car pole.
Oh, you mean like the practical? Like, I thought you meant the people they hire.
Yeah,
but, like, the actual characters.
there's a new edition of in post-apocalypse. It's the carpool lane.
Must have carpool to go in the carpool lane.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Everything about. If you haven't seen
Yep.
Mad Max, go
Go
and
see
see
it.
it. I guess it's so good.
It's fantastically
It's
good.
gonna do very well, I think.
Pitch Perfect 2
Yeah,
beat it
Pitch
in,
Perfect beat
that's
it,
weird.
but
By
I
all
saw that
accounts.
as well.
That's because Pitch Perfect has a broader appeal.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
the fact that
It
it's
appeals to
R-rated.
broad.
It's R-rated in America?
It's R-rated in America, and it only lost by $6 million, which is like not very much.
Oh,
relative-
I was told it was like 72 to 40 million.
I thought it was like 46 to 40.
Hope maybe.
I
I
mean,
hope
if it's
based on,
I mean,
like,
it was
time
72 to
frames you
40
guys
sounds like a
talking
lot more reasonable
Yeah.
for the thing.
I'd
but,
be like, that's crazy.
it's going to do better. Like Pitch Perfect will probably fall off, but like I
Yeah,
feel like
I
Mad
think
Max,
Max
will like it'll last.
Word of
longer
mouth.
because
Power.
Word of mouth, exactly. Like word of mouth often is like very valuable when it comes to.
I've definitely
Also
I've
very
seen like
redundant.
non-stop positive things about it. on
Word
Twitter,
of
so.
mouth. Like,
But you
where
can
else
also
is
write
it from?
words.
That whole guitar
Yeah, but
rig
that's,
is real.
that's word of hand.
That whole
No,
like,
it's just
fire
written
guitar,
words.
that was all real.
They built the rig with
you knew that? Did you know that? Okay.
No, I just thought it was. I know.
Yeah.
I was excited by the fact that you
Yeah.
couldn't not do this when you're talking about a
Yeah,
guitar. Yeah, that's weird. That's the one instrument where a lot of the time you do just like pantomime playing a guitar, but it's still like
I
never
do, like,
the
totally
default
play,
like,
like, a
told him
trumpet
like
in your
hold
hand or
one
something,
chord and
yeah.
go wah, wah, wah. That's what he did.
I don't just do for instruments. I do for like, yo, can I call you? I think phone call is
Yeah.
like the most common thing.
Yeah, same with like pooping.
Yeah,
If you ask to go poop,
And then you
actually like bend over and
you go,
shit.
you go like this, and you go
Eat and,
Can I go
eat,
poo?
and then you grab the poo-poo and eat it.
eat the poo poo.
How was Ex Machine?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
so
see
good.
anything on that.
Wait, did anybody else see it?
Oh,
All I saw was
oh,
one
you did?
poster, and I thought it was
Yeah,
just
it was good.
iRobot.
Yeah, I like
It was good. Yeah, I'd go see it. Well, maybe not again.
Let's go right now.
I just don't remember seeing anything about it. All I saw was a poster, and I thought it was iRobot. 'Cause that's what it looked like.
It's a lot better than iRobot, I'll tell you that.
Hey,
What?
nothing's
iRobot?
better
I love
than-
iRobot.
Yeah, I love
I don't know
iRobot.
why you hate
Yes,
iRobot.
I love
It's
iRobot.
good.
I love
I
iRobot.
don't
Do
know
you even know the rules
Fuck
of
Shia
robotics?
LaBeouf.
We had,
iRobot, do you?
we had to study iRobot in grade 8 English.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Robot.
Yeah, and then literally in class, I remember I said, like, I'm proud of one of the few things I'm proud of myself back then. I was able to say in class, like, this movie is stupid.
And that
My
man's
teacher
name,
got pissed
Albert
off at me.
Einstein.
She said, everybody applauded. It was great. Well, I mean, my teacher said, like, I shouldn't call names. It's like, first of all, it's a movie. Second of all, I'm not calling names. I'm using an actual word to describe it. Shut up.
It's an
Stupid to
adjective,
swear.
rather than
That was my
adjective.
same teacher who broke her own nose with her car door.
Was this in like LA?
Yeah, English.
Oh.
He was in Los
I
Angeles.
was like,
Yeah.
Well,
Where was
back
he?
in junior high, it was LA.
Back in junior high, it's called language arts.
Yeah.
What was it called in
English.
English? Oh, it was?
Well,
In high school?
It should-
It's
could
called
always be
English
called
language
English,
arts,
yeah.
technically, isn't it? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
ELA, yeah.
well, not in high school though. High school, I think it's just English, isn't it?
I don't know.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Junior high English teachers are fucking dumb.
All
Any
English teachers are
junior-
fucking dumb.
Any junior high English
You just-
teachers or any
Okay,
junior high
you just
teacher.
don't like English teachers.
Why?
English
What?
teachers don't like you, Alex.
What's wrong with junior
What
high
are you on
teachers?
about? Yeah, why are all junior high teachers stupid?
I hate
Junior
Yeah,
high
right.
kids.
And junior high kids are the worst kids.
Yeah, so
They
that's
are
so
the
you
worst.
don't
They're
go
stupid
to the
people.
professional.
They're the deal with the worst people.
They're
in
the
the
noble
world.
ones. The ones
Yeah.
who go to junior
No,
high are
they're
the noble
dumb.
ones.
They're not.
I feel like saying anyone who has a hard job
No.
is stupid.
Yes, they are.
You're stupid.
Pick an easy job.
Yeah.
You can choose anything. You can be
Yeah.
anything.
You're gonna be like dying. You need a heart transplant. You're gonna be like, wow.
Well, I don't want a doctor. He's fucking stupid.
Stupid.
I'll do it.
Being a
I'm
doctor
smarter
is
than a
hard.
doctor.
It's
I'll do it
He's got a
myself.
hard job. He's fucking
And then he
stupid.
just like cuts himself off.
Okay, junior high
Doctors
teachers
are cool.
I
got
Fuck you! Don't get to pick and choose.
I do. I just
If you're
did.
gonna make sweeping generalizations, you
I
know,
do.
it's like
Tell me any job, I'll tell you if it's cool or not.
garbage man.
No, that's stupid.
That's not cool
That's
enough.
not
Yeah.
cool.
Because
It's
you
not
gotta
hard.
go around and take things.
I got one.
Okay, thieves. What if you're like a thief?
Oh hell yeah, teacher.
That's not a job.
That's a hard job.
Thieves
though.
are the hard job.
It's
Yeah.
hard to get away with it.
So it's stupid.
Syrup maker.
I think that's okay because
So
you
a
can like
tree.
it. Yeah.
They're stupid.
I'll tell you what. Like junior high teachers are shitty because the thing they do is shitty.
They're not shitty.
They're like really
No,
important.
that's why some people think junior high
No, I
teachers
didn't
are
say
shitty.
they
That's because you were in junior high and you were bad.
That's exactly
They
what
were
you're saying.
good.
That for 3 years,
No,
kids
no, like
should not be
junior
educated.
high teachers
and, like,
are
just
like
let in
the,
the-
like if you actually like look like okay if you look at them subjectively.
Wait,
Junior high-
that's
Junior high
You look at it the way that matters.
By association.
You should have listened in English class in junior high.
I robot.
Junior high teachers are crazy. They're crazy. They're not bad people.
They're not.
They're not bad at their
son.
jobs.
Oh,
They're
okay, okay.
crazy.
So let's go
Let
around the
it
room.
be all
Okay,
generalization.
okay, let's go around the room and see who's actually in an education program. Hands up. Oh, hold on. I wonder whose opinions fucking matter on the issue.
I deal with junior high kids every week. They're terrible.
Because you suck at dealing with them because you're not a teacher.
Yes.
Done.
My
I think-
teachers sucked at dealing
As
with
far as
me.
junior high and high school teachers go, the odds of them being
They're not
crazy or
good
dumb
teachers.
is equal.
All
That's
teachers.
such a general.
All teachers are crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Just crazy, crazy people.
Now,
Yep,
garbage
we all are.
man. Let me tell you.
Garbage.
I mean, like, look at it. We had 4 fucking teachers right here.
Yeah, we got 3 garbage men.
No, fucking trees right here. Tree.
You can't change it now. It's
Why
not
not?
no.
I don't know why I'm a cool one.
Yeah.
Well, you're the
Garbage man.
thief. You're the garbage man.
Who
You're
wants to
the tree.
recycle?
Still, I like being a tree. I'm
I'm
down.
gay.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Being a cock a job because you'd be a pro.
This is Cuck the new fuckboy.
Could you be
Yeah, you
job
can
cucked?
Gaw boy.
Job
Someone
cucked.
does your job for you, and
Yeah,
you watch,
and
you're
suddenly
like,
you're
"Oh."
like,
We call a repairman over.
Substitute
Or-
teachers.
When you watch it get paid, or do you just watch
Yeah,
it
substitute
get
teachers
off?
living
cuck
in Canada.
real cuck
Teachers.
people, yeah. So that's the best job. Substitutes, you get to cuck every teacher ever.
Oh, like in front of them. Well, they don't have to be there.
But they could.
Yeah.
No, student
Well, they
teachers.
wouldn't
Student teachers do it in front of the
Student
teachers.
teachers are the true cuckold masters.
Because they do it in front of both the teacher
they're
and the
hot.
professor.
Like, that's why they're cuckold masters.
Couple
Yeah, we're
weeks,
pretty hot.
Like some student teachers are like,
Yeah, we're pretty hot.
damn.
I didn't realize how young student teachers were when I was at that age. I'd be like, oh, I thought that student
Yeah.
teachers like they gotta be
25,
40. They're
26.
They're in their late
Yeah,
20s
they're
at
like-
least, and it's
yeah.
like 22-year-olds. Like,
No, they
fuck.
could be 19. Like a student teacher
Yeah.
could be 19.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
insane.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so. That's nuts.
I wouldn't trust a 19-year-old with.
Why are they
But
crazy?
some,
Are they
but
stupid?
also some
Quietly.
Loud.
It's literally the most
Tastes
disgusting.
better when you make more noise.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
Put it in your ear. Just put it in your ear.
Also, like, okay, like, no, stop. If you just go like this, you can't. Hey, yo, move on.
Close your mouth around
Yeah,
it.
you
Close your mouth. Close your mouth around it.
You can do that, but you have to be like.
You don't have to make like slurp. You're not eating spaghetti or something, dude.
You don't even have to slurp spaghetti. You have to slurp literally 0 foods.
Slurpees.
You don't have to slurp
A
them.
little bit. Sometimes cereal. You like bite.
Oh,
the-
cereal, I do a bit of
I
slurp.
do a little bit of
In
slurp.
Japan, you have to slurp like ramen and stuff to show that you like
Yeah,
it.
it's encouraged.
Luke, do you like that sucker?
You know it, sucker.
You didn't have
Luke,
to
next
tell
time
me.
you do that, I will punch you in the hand so it goes in your throat.
Oh.
Wow.
It'll get stuck in
And
there.
look how
because that's
jagged
the
that
nature
sucker
of
is.
that
It's gonna go
lollipop.
down and not feel
Can you
nice.
stop saying sucker? Can you say sucker, please? I appreciate that.
The hard R is really bad.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was being offensive.
Sucker.
That's when someone else eats
cucker,
your
yeah, it's
lollipop.
Cuckaroo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Is that when you bang a rooster?
In front of the hen.
I wonder what's going to be the best movie this year. Because I was thinking about that. A lot of people
Dude,
are saying, like, probably
I-
Mad Max.
I love
now.
Mad Max. That was good.
Yeah, Mad Max was really
It's
good.
better than Kingsman?
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, when I watched Kingsman, I came out feeling really like, yeah,
I know, but now in
But then when it
retrospect,
came,
I don't want to
came out
watch
of Mad
it
Max, I
again.
came out feeling,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Like-
I've seen
what am I-
Kingsman twice and I got the
solid.
same reaction both times. It's like, yeah.
After Mad Max, I wanted to go looting. And I wanted to chop my top of my car off and attach his car to it and then go looting.
Did you know
Yeah, that was the funniest thing where it's just like, hey, we have one car, we're just gonna put a second car on top of it,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
really big tires.
was that the
whole
main
car.
guy? That's our Mortal Joe
Yeah.
car?
Was Exhibit in it?
He was
Oh,
not.
I didn't even
Nor was The
recognize
Rock
that.
or Vin Diesel. Although Vin Diesel should be in the next
Vin
one.
Diesel could probably be in it. Just have to paint himself white and he'll fit right in with those dudes.
And the funniest thing was that we were actually like, we were marathoning all the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
So we've been watching all of them, and a lot of the time I'm just kind of like rolling my eyes and like not having a great time because they are like
Shit.
objectively not
Yeah.
the best movies ever.
Yeah.
But then
They're
Mad
really
Max is
fun.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like this stuff is actually cool. Like the racing and stuff is neat.
Yo, that little scene where this is a spoiler, when they're spitting the gas into the.
Oh yeah,
That's such a cool. Little,
Does that work on cars? Like, I
I
don't
don't know.
understand how.
Direct
Like,
injection? Like, is that
yeah,
what it's
doesn't
supposed
that
to be?
like?
I guess it was
Is that like
supposed
when
to be
your car's
fuel
like,
injection?
We
Yeah.
got fuel injection.
Mhm.
It's just some guy in your.
Well, that
under your
wasn't
hood
gasoline, that was nitrous.
Nitrous, yeah.
Where'd they get nitrous?
They had it.
Gas
In
town.
a desert?
Gas
from
town,
Vin
man.
Diesel.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
gas
synthesize
town.
nitrous in a refinery that they
We
had.
don't know what's a gas town. We don't know.
Well, it's basically just a refinery.
Wasn't it Gasville and Bullet Town?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's
Gastown and the Bullet Farm.
Bullet
Yeah.
Farm.
Yeah.
And then the Citadel.
Yes,
They did a
bullet
good job.
farmers. They're coming from the bullet farm. That was the one line of dialogue.
Yeah.
That kind
Well,
of
they-
was like,
Yeah, that was a little
Also,
like,
the CGI, like the explosion where it's like the wheel came out.
Everything
and
when
the
it's
guitar
coming
goes
at the
like
screen.
this.
Yeah,
it
that
was
a bit, like-
it was so cheesy and over
Yeah.
the top. It was so perfect.
Yeah,
though.
it fit.
Yeah,
I
it
was like,
didn't
you know
feel out
what?
of
It was,
place,
it
yeah.
was told
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like this. Yeah.
I like yeah.
Really?
We shouldn't spoil anything else, but it's just like everything about it is really, really good and
Yeah.
well done.
Go
Yeah.
see
All
Mad
They
done
did a good
Max.
job
practically,
amping up
basically.
the action throughout and stuff too. Like it wasn't like
Eating this lollipop.
it's just one long car chase, but it doesn't feel like one long thing.
I
It's
love how
like
you can hear the
fun.
guitar every time, like the convo.
I also
Yeah.
love how he's playing like 3 chords, like. Dun, 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 dun.
This is the guitar.
It's good.
Yeah, and a drum. Cool. This is the drum.
you got maracas going. Those-
Five some other instruments for us.
Did you say a flute?
Yes.
That's not how it works at all.
That's how you play a flute.
What is this? A dick, but a little.
At least do it sideways. It's a flute. Yeah, there you go.
I still think It Follows is better than Mad Max, though.
I like
Just
this.
very
I like
different
Mad Max
genres.
better personally. They're both really good movies, but I like Mad Max better.
At that
Still
point, it's
haven't
just
seen it
what
I
genre
mean,
you
it
prefer.
depends what you're going into, like what you want out of your movie, right? Like Ex Machina is more of like a thinky movie.
I didn't say Ex Machina.
I know, but I'm just saying, like I haven't seen It Follows, so
Uh,
but it's like
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
What?
Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Machina.
Okay.
no, but I think, I mean, there's there's some truth to that, but I think even like if they're not like completely different movies, like there's still like ways you could say like as quality of a film, like regardless of genre, you could still compare them. Like I still think like despite the fact that Ex Machina and Mad Max are very different movies, like you could still say like Mad Max kind of did like a lot of it better than Ex Machina did.
You
like,
can't, but that's a subjective thing, right?
Well, it's always subjective. I mean,
well, yeah, but
Hold on, what's your guys' opinion on junior high teachers?
Subjectively, they're bad.
I mean, certainly Ex Machina had more like I guess intellect behind it, but
yeah, they kept the Mad Max story really basic, but
Yeah.
they did a good job making it make sense with like 2 lines of dialogue per explanation. So
yeah, that was
like the bullet farm. Bullet guy is coming from the bullet farm. That is literally the explanation.
That's all you-
for
that's
it.
all you need
That
to
is
know.
how they get guns. That is
Bullet
the
farm.
entire explanation of this.
Which I liked because
Yeah, that was good. 'Cause
you
you're like,
didn't
oh,
need
okay.
any like.
It's good, dude. It's good.
Like,
Like
the
the
movie
terrible.
didn't
It's
need
just like guns are coming. Okay.
Well, it's just, I
Explosions
hate
will
when they just
happen
have
now.
like needless narration or exposition, and that was basically just everything was explained either by showing it to you or like dialogue,
Yeah.
which is good.
Cut back on the fat.
And there was a
And then-
comment I read afterwards that people pointed out where it's like, there's and like no spoilers, I guess. There's a woman who dies, and it's just like, oh, she's just dead. Like they didn't do like the thing
A
that
scene.
normally happens.
Dramatic
They didn't
death
have a
scene.
scene.
I was
She's
just,
just
I liked
dead.
how
Usually
willing
when
they
women-
were to kill off people that it'd be taboo to kill some of these people in movies, like and babies and stuff. So it's
Yep.
like,
Well, because usually when a woman dies, it's like, oh no,
Yeah,
feel
but
this
bad,
one,
please
yeah,
don't
this
take
one's just
me
like, you
mad
get shot in the
at her.
head.
She's fucking dead.
Yeah, when
As
he's
dead as
like
anybody
holding her
else.
and she's like,
It's like, damn, that fucking sucks.
yeah.
I like how they always do that in films too, where it's like, okay, here this character does some badass thing, and they're like, are they dead? And they're like, no, they're alive.
Oh, yeah,
and
and
then
then
they're like, no, wait, she's totally dead. Boom.
Yeah, that was
Spoilers.
good. Kind of spoiler.
Yeah, that's kind of spoilers.
Like Final Destination 4. That was good.
Well, that's the whole movie is just like, oh, are they gonna die?
No, like, the
it's a
beginning-
sock.
The beginning
Nope.
of Final Destination 4 was the other sock.
Just like,
Which,
That
oh,
was
Final
the
Destination
one
the
where they
racetrack,
got
right?
out of the racetrack,
Yeah, racetrack.
and then she died the same way that she did in the actual stadium.
Yeah.
It was great.
The racetrack one was fun.
It was like, oh my gosh, she made it.
I guess that was like the first one where we've had this exact
Yeah,
same
we definitely
podcast
did talk
conversation
about it.
before.
Final Destination.
Let's stop it before we have the exact same word for word like 15-20 minute conversation.
this is something new. Okay, so no, this is Mad Max again.
I mean,
There was a commercial in front of a YouTube video I watched that was like, hey, you like Mad Max? Cool, that's awesome. And then they're like, okay, what we're going to do is there's this cool thing you can do now where we're going to spray dirt all over your car so you look like you're in Mad Max, your car. So they just spray
They just
fucking
dirty
dirt.
up your car.
Dirty your car, and you pay for it. And then they're like, wow, that's so fucking cool.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
no,
this
no,
is
look
like
it up.
dirt?
I don't know what, I forget the fucking name of it. It was like,
So wait,
just
must this
spray-
be like a local business?
I don't know, because they showed a bit of the trailer before Mad Max. They're like, oh yeah, here's like Tom Hardy, whatever, and they're doing some cool shit. You like Mad Max? If you like Mad Max, do this new thing.
Get a
do this
dirty
thing.
car.
If it was in Edmonton, I'd be surprised. But I mean, like, that's what.
But it's
Shouldn't
like-
that be an advertisement that I would be?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, if it's just some
If
random
it's like in LA
business,
somewhere.
yeah.
Like, how the fuck am I gonna get my car dirty?
It's-
The thing is,
okay,
no
the
other
thing is,
way.
it's
It's easy to get your car dirty usually because my car is like mad dirty right now. But once you get dirt in that volume and you're purposely making people's cars dirty, it costs a lot. Like, how are you gonna get all that fucking dirt? Where are you getting your dirt from? The dirt farm?
Literally everywhere.
Dirt's pretty
It's
cheap.
coming from the dirt farm.
It's literally dirt cheap. Literally dirt cheap.
That should be an advertisement.
It's like, yeah, you just get it. It's like there's dirt right under
People
us.
will pay you to take dirt from them.
Yeah.
Like anybody who's doing landscaping
Yeah.
work in their backyard.
Yeah, 'cause they don't want the dirt.
Wasn't it like super expensive though to like haul? Or is that just
It
sand?
depends on the
Well,
dirt.
yeah,
If it's good dirt, like planting dirt, potting soil, and
Topsoil.
stuff,
Oh, yeah,
topsoil,
that will be more
That's different.
expensive, but like
But this
regular
is
ass
just
dirt,
dirt.
it's probably very cheap.
Or just like they'll probably just get gravel, blast your car with.
Yeah, like
Well, it's like they don't even have dirt in Mad Max. Well, at
It's
least
sand.
that car will
Yeah.
never get seasick or like nauseous or anything. 'Cause-
Gravel.
Ha!
I was not gonna catch up to that.
Oh, no, we should have
That
left
was
it
good,
awkward
that
for a while. Just let it hang.
Like, how do rocks
Gravel.
help?
Well, actually, no, that might hurt your stomach if you ate rocks.
Yeah,
Birds!
birds, man. Birds eat rocks all the time. We're birds.
Dinosaurs.
Your
ate
junior high
rocks.
teachers
Yeah.
do fail you. You're right.
Why did dinosaurs eat rocks?
So,
It helps
so-
them digest
Okay, well, I didn't
Digest
learn that from my
plants.
health class. Our
It's
health
just like
class is
super
terrible.
fiber.
That's what birds do.
no, digest plants. The rocks would stay in their
Grind
system
them.
and help
Grind
push
them.
up the plants.
Grinding
That's like gizzards.
baby.
That's
Or like
gizzards.
you jump up and down, and it's like
No.
Your stomach.
No,
Your
it's
stomach churns on its own.
Their
No,
stomach's
stomach
like
is-
a
I
washing
like that way
machine.
of
Like,
describing
Yes.
it.
Next time you eat
Like,
a lot
just
of food,
bounce
just
and
jump
then-
up and down.
Yeah,
We'll see
like,
how that
eat
works
a
out
couple
for
pebbles, man, and then you'll be good.
yeah, I'm just gonna eat some pebbles and see.
Like, don't chew don't
Have
chew
fun.
the food.
you.
before
Don't
you
masticate.
What happens if you eat a rock?
You eat a rock.
I'm gonna call the poison out. No, but like, does it come out?
I'm gonna call the poison.
Can you
call
call
the
911 if you
call
eat
the
a rock?
fucking geologist.
Come out.
I eat a rock.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson got his name.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
eat
still
him.
in him.
It's like everywhere.
Play his flute. What's the rock? Yeah.
Orchestra.
Don't eat a rock. Unless
But
it's
Alex,
a giant
eat a
bird
rock
from
before
Legend,
you
and then
eat the
eat those, because those are dope as hell.
Eat what?
Rocks.
What, you just said don't, and I said do?
I said unless it's a giant legendary bird. Rocks.
Or the country.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Those were in Borderlands.
Or references today. Good.
It's not really a reference.
I'm not gonna.
Where am I getting a bird?
What?
Outside.
In the sky.
I'm against eating birds, though.
Why?
Chicken.
Chickens, first off, can't fly.
They are birds.
They are not birds. They're in the penguin family, you idiot.
Yeah, like that. You're like that.
I knew that was coming. I just knew it.
What are bats birds now too? You
No! Bats are mammals!
exactly.
Penguins.
Exactly! Like, that makes your point! Because bats are mammals, chickens aren't birds! What?
Science. You know,
Junior
junior
high.
high.
Bats-
Bats.
What
Chicken
other
a long
animals
time
are in the
ago.
penguin family besides chickens and penguins?
The bats have outranked
I don't know.
penguins and chickens.
I can't
Turkeys
list
in the penguin
every
family?
like mammal ever.
Are grosses,
Ostriches,
and,
pheasants,
yeah, ostrich,
par-
pheasants. Are they all in the
ptarmigans?
penguin family?
Ostrich is a bird.
But they can't
They
fly.
can fly.
What?
They can fly. So
They can't fucking fly. Ostrich
Is
can
it?
fly.
Is there?
Yeah, they can fly.
They can fly.
Ostrich
Okay,
can
look
fly.
up an ostrich flying right
They
now.
cannot fly.
Not fly.
They just don't feel like it.
They're like, let's fly today, Richard. And
anyway, we're getting way off topic. The
No,
point
we're
is-
not. We're right on topic now.
I think eating birds that aren't chickens or penguins. Not that those are birds. Not that they're
Yeah, you
birds.
said they're birds.
So what you're saying is you condone the consumption of
you
penguins.
don't like eating
No, penguins
birds
delicious.
that fly. You don't like eating birds that
Yeah,
fly.
because they're pretty and they're
That
cute and
must
they
be
sing songs.
delicacy.
Has a fucking
They're only found in
cockle of
Antarctica,
a
so I
song.
There's like 10 people in Antarctica and they're all science.
My cock sings songs.
Do they
I
all
would love,
sing
I would love to
songs?
eat penguin one day though.
Why? To try
To
it.
try it. Because I want to try everything.
To eat what?
Penguin.
Penguin. He
I
wants
think-
to eat a penguin.
I thought he doesn't want
You
to
not
eat a
just eat a
penguin.
penguin. You want to eat penguin. It's different.
I
just want to find a penguin and fucking eat it. I want to take penguin and harvest the meat from it and cook it and then consume
Have
it.
you ever not looked at a penguin and be like, damn, that looks tasty?
Penguins are
No,
so cute. I saw
I've
them in
never
New
done
Calgary.
that.
Really? I looked
I want to
I've
try
looked
penguins.
kittens are
Okay,
cute,
I've
too.
looked at literally every single animal like that.
You've looked at every
We
animal in
look
the
at every
world.
single extinct animal.
Yeah.
No, but I mean like every animal I come across, I'm like, damn, that looks tasty.
Wow.
The thing is, I can't see like a. You know, when there's like some animals like a penguin, where like you see their fur and shit, or like their
Feathers?
feathers, and you're like, how do they like what's underneath that?
Penguin-
If you're supposed to eat it, you have to stab through. I mean, like they're like impenetrable.
That's any bird.
Yeah, I know.
Chicken and
It
turkey.
looks like,
Well,
it looks like the black and white, like I don't know, getting the weird.
Have you seen those like automated like machines that take feathers off of chickens?
Yeah.
Like,
Hands
they
off,
sit 'em in,
hands
it's like
off
fuckers.
chickens.
And it's like blah, blah,
There was,
blah, blah, blah,
there was
blah.
a gif of it on Reddit the other day. It's basically like a rotating drum with like
Spikes.
well,
Sort of.
it's like rubber
Nubs.
nubs that are really long, and then a bunch in the bottom, and then you just kill the chicken, and you drop it in, and it goes, and all the feathers come flying off.
Yeah, it works really good.
Yeah, they basically just beat the feathers off of the chicken.
I've got a question about the penguin family. Why is it the penguin family, not the chicken family? Because that's a way more common bird.
They split off.
Penguins like came first.
What came first, the
Yeah,
chicken or the
yeah,
penguin?
yeah,
No,
the
it
chicken
came
or the
first.
penguin.
Fuck the egg.
Obviously the penguin.
Yeah, what would have come first?
The chickens.
It was
I mean,
colder
maybe a
before it was
penguin.
warmer,
I
right?
feel like
The
the
ice age
bird-
came before the hot age.
I mean,
So-
that does sound really dumb.
Our
It
chickens-
does sound extremely dumb.
But she might accidentally be
Were
correct.
penguins around
Chickens
in
are
the
kind
ice
of like
age?
the dogs
The
of
movie?
like the bird family. Like they got.
Yeah, because
domesticated.
back before back when penguins roamed all over the earth, they used to keep chickens as pets.
Wait, are penguins nice? Can you like be friends with
Planet of the
Some
Penguins.
I think they're
Just
pretty
going
indifferent.
They
to
got a
us.
good club going on.
Like, I don't think they give a shit. Well, I mean, they can't really chase you so much.
Well, they would just be like,
Well, no, Yeah, they
That's a good
waddle, and
penguin.
then
I wonder if
fucking
there's anyone in the
like,
world who's
slide.
scared of penguins.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah,
is there a
especially,
penguin?
Dude, if there was like a bunch of penguins
Fish.
coming at me,
Yeah,
I'd be
probably
freaked
fish.
out.
I would
not.
Like,
I mean, if you're
I'd be like,
underwater,
damn, it
that's
looks-
penguins are very good at swimming.
If
Yeah,
I'm
but
underwater, I'd
if
be
it's a
scared of
huge
shit.
penguin, then yeah.
are penguins like
imagine-
3 feet tall? Like how
Yeah, some of
Depends
them
on
are
the
big.
penguin.
Like
I
ones I
guess
saw in the Conquer
Yeah.
Zoo were just like this
Yeah,
big.
the emperor
Emperors
ones
are
are
big.
Yeah, the
real
emperor
big.
ones are the big ones, and there's like different sizes of penguins. Like chin strap penguins are only like that big.
Okay, whenever
strap
anyone
penguins?
asks,
Yeah, they got like a little.
Are they the douchebags?
Yeah, they're like those are like douchebags.
Where's the name Chin Strap Bill from? That's Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah,
What?
never mind.
Bootstrap
Yeah,
Bill.
bootstrap.
Bootstrap Bill.
Why haven't we talked about Paul Blart Mall Cop too?
I just love. I
Has this
keep
been
seeing
done?
pictures
The horse,
of
isn't it
the
like
horse.
horse CGI? Have you seen that?
The horse
Like
CGI.
I mean, like in the trailer where the horse
Time-
kicks into the
he
car.
thinks there's
it's the
time
horse
travel.
CGI
I think
whole
there
time.
are alternate timelines in Paul Blart too. I
Maybe.
swear to God,
I've
I saw
seen
it.
Why?
so
I
many-
know literally
No,
nothing about it.
it wouldn't have that because that kind of thing actually
Yeah.
requires some sort of effort.
And it doesn't
These-
make any sense.
These
I'm
Adam
pretty
Sandler
sure that's
movies
the
don't
thing.
do anything that requires effort. Like I watched the Red Letter Media
How many
video
movies is he
about
making? The
Jack
fucking
and Jill.
Pixels one, the fucking one that's mean to natives.
Oh, God, yeah.
What else?
Johnny Depp? No.
I don't
No.
even know. No,
No,
that one's
it's a
already
new
out. That's
movie.
not.
No, he's gonna be constant. He's gonna be always making
Yeah.
movies.
What's it
like
called?
Always.
What's the native one?
Oh,
called?
yeah,
The
yeah, now I remember.
Ridiculous Six. That's what it's
Oh, yeah.
It's
called.
called the Ridiculous Six.
It's
Yeah.
apparently a parody of something else.
Sinister Six, maybe.
Of like,
Well, it's a parody of
Probably the
like,
Hateful
or,
Eight.
Like,
The
no,
Hateful
no,
Eight.
the Hateful
The
Eight.
Magnificent-
That itself
Magnificent
is a
Seven.
reference to the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So the Ridiculous Six is
There's
again
way
a play
too
on
many
that.
movies
Yeah,
with like
that's what I'm
an
saying.
adjective and a number. That's stupid.
What's the name for like it's the World War II one where they go and like they're bad dudes? They're
Pixels.
Oh, that's the horrific 6 million.
no, no, no.
Oh, they're horrific.
Oh,
Racist, anti-Semite.
Also, I kind of pulled that number out of my ass. I don't really know. I forget the
No,
number.
we did. We knew exactly where you got the number from, Alex.
It's like I don't fucking know. It's like convict, POW, like Marine dudes. It's a famous movie. I don't know the name.
Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan's
I
Heroes?
know nothing.
Oh,
Great
Hulk Hogan's
Escape?
Run.
Oh, the Great Escape. No, they're not convict. I guess they're like they're the own American
I'm sure that's
soldiers
been done.
that are like the bad American soldiers. They're bad dudes.
Letters to.
But then they put them in like a unit, and then that unit, Dirty Dozen. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
D12.
D12.
Yeah, part of me kind of wants to see Paul Blart Mall Cop too.
I want to see Pixels.
I want to see Unfriended still.
God, don't fucking pay to go see Pixels.
You don't
Sneak
have to
in
know
it.
it.
No,
Do
don't
not pay
even
them.
don't even waste your brain
I know,
on that.
it's so.
It looks
the
like
thing that
ass.
makes me
like,
the most
like, it
furious
looks
about
horrible.
it is
It's
that
like-
like,
I know that,
they have
but-
fucking Pac-Man and Donkey Kong in the trailer, and they still feel the need to be like, "Oh my God, it's Pac-Man and Donkey Kong."
Yeah, well,
it's
it's
like
because-
everyone fucking
it's
knows.
yeah,
You
but
don't
it's
need to talk
Adam
down to
Sandler. They're trying to
everybody.
appeal to
Everyone
40-year-old
knows.
people who only ever saw
But
these
they-
games
even
briefly
they know
and
who
have only
fucking
played
Pac-Man
Farmville
is.
since.
You don't need to establish who Pac-Man is.
Yeah.
They do because video gamers aren't going to be watching these movies.
Everyone knows what a
Everyone
Pac-Man
knows
is.
I know, but
Pac-Man
still.
is.
No,
They
no,
don't
but
need
still.
to.
There's no but still.
You
What about
literally don't need to.
Pac-Man
because
is like
it's
literally
so
one of the most
irritating.
recognizable things ever.
Wait, so you're saying
killed this stupid thing.
wait, so you're like, so
fucking
what
horrible.
would be more
Why?
realistic is if like they had that, but literally nobody acknowledged that.
No, they
like,
can
you were being
acknowledge
invaded.
it, but in the trailer, I don't know if you've watched it. I've seen it twice because
Yeah.
I've been to movies recently. But it's like
Instead of being like, oh my god, it's Pac-Man, be like, oh my god, he's enormous,
you
or
see
something
a
like that.
shadow, and he goes waka waka waka.
Yeah, it's
waka,
like, okay,
and
cool.
it's like, all right, that everyone knows what that is now. And then the very next shot is it's Pac-Man, and it's like we fucking know.
Yeah.
You don't need this.
Adam
It's so
Sandler doesn't give a
unnecessary.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's,
Ah,
well, it's
God.
true.
It's just so irritating that
So,
like
Rob-
it's
Although
gonna,
I don't even think
gonna
that-
make a
that's-
fuckload of money.
Yeah, I don't even think that's technically like produced by his production thing.
He's just in it.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care. He's sitting on a throne of money, and either he comes up with a stupid idea or someone else has it, and then he just
And they
joins
bring
them.
it to him, and then he makes like he gets paid $20 million per movie. They overinflate the budgets, like it's like Jack and Jill, $80 million. Where did it go? You can't tell because the movie is like a piece of shit where nothing makes sense. Like they have a scene where it's like they go to a basketball game, but they filmed nothing at a real basketball game. They just filmed like B-reel footage for like from a basketball game, and then they had the actors like on a 4x4 audience that like you can't see anything else. Like
They
and,
like come in to
Jesus.
talk and then back to be
And then-
yeah, and they don't interact with the
Yeah.
game in any way whatsoever. So like this video I was talking about earlier, like the Red Letter Media one where they're talking about Jack and Jill and how weird it is. It's like they had this list of predictions that were like, all right, we watched the trailer, so we're gonna have these different predictions of like where the plot's gonna go. One of their predictions was like, oh, Jill's gonna like wander onto the court of the basketball game and go, oh, and then accidentally like score the game-winning goal or something like that. But no, that doesn't happen. But then they realized that none of the shit they predicted happened because all of it required like some amount of effort. And because the movie had like literally zero effort put into it, like nothing predictable happens, but it's just like nothing happens. Just because
Maybe that's the
nothing
entire
happens.
point. It's a commentary.
Yeah, it's postmodern.
It's the most it's the most cynical movie ever made.
That's what it is. Adam Sandler's a genius. Oh my god, how do we not
shit.
know?
Well, if you think, the rhyme that Jack and Jill went up the hill. Did they go up a hill in the movie?
Was there a hill?
Did they fetch a pail of water?
They broke.
Did Jack fall down?
the
Did he break a
formula.
crown?
Okay.
Did she come tumbling after?
We should go watch this movie.
That last bit didn't rhyme. That's a dumb rhyme. It's called a nursery rhyme. It doesn't rhyme.
They broke the story equation.
It's called a nursery flow.
Yeah.
But no.
We have movies like like a series of commercials too. Like for one sequence of scenes, they go onto like a cruise ship, and you think that'd be expensive, but no, it's just an extended commercial for this one this just like a cruise ship company. It's a real cruise ship company, and they're literally like lines of dialogues that are like,
Man, we're sure
Wow.
having fun.
yeah, wow, there's a hot tub right here on our floor. Wow, on a boat. Oh.
Okay, I think that's like because I've seen like a lot more movies this last month, and seeing the Pixels trailer like every time any Adam Sandler trailer, it's like in the audience you see the people who haven't seen it yet, and you just hear the odd like you hear like the 5 laughs in the theater that's like at the jokes, and you're like, those people want to see this movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, they exist.
You know what?
There
You
are
know
these
what we should do
5
with those people? We should
faceless
call
people.
them.
Yeah.
No. This should be removed.
Cuck them.
They should be
Like
flayed.
we're
Macaulay Culkin.
So we should have sex with their wives in front of them and then murder them all.
No, and then we lay a series of traps outside of the bedroom, so that when they exit, they get covered in paint and shit.
I have a tarantula. Alright, cool.
So, over the last couple months, I've seen Space Jam like 4 times. I don't even know why.
Well, at Clint's house, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, Clint's house I saw it twice, and then I saw it once at youth, and then I saw it once again. I forget where it was, but I saw it again. And I've come upon the realization that movie would never have been made within the last 5 years. Like, the thing is, like, that movie was made based off...
probably 'cause
Michael
it's already
Jordan's
made
dead.
No,
Bill Murray's dead. Bugs Bunny's dead. Lola
If it didn't
Rabbit.
get made
she's,
the
like,
time it
fucked
was
up.
made, it would have never been made. Like, that is the dumbest idea
Well, it's because
ever.
we don't combine cartoons.
Like,
with
it's a
movies now
legendary
because
movie,
we already
but
know
it
how.
is the worst idea for me.
It's a terrible
I've
idea, but it
ever
turned out
heard.
actually, you know.
No, I like,
Well,
watch
Well,
it
I
again.
know it's objectively terrible, but
movie.
it's a
What
childhood
do you mean
classic.
it's objectively terrible? It's like the
It's
greatest
actually
kids
terrible.
No.
It's
It is
actually.
such a
I
great
love
idea.
If you showed that to any kid, would they not enjoy
Oh
it?
yeah, they
Yeah,
would.
but-
Every kid ever would.
Yeah, but every kid, no kid
makes
doesn't
it good.
like anything.
Well,
that's
because a
not
lot of
kid's
kids
movie.
don't know Michael Jordan is a
Right.
terrible actor, because kids can't tell the difference between good and bad acting.
That is true.
Nor should they.
He's really bad, and also another thing that's kind of irritating.
Like,
is
it's all
more
that-
He's
of-
also
good
really
bad
bad
movie.
at basketball.
And he's a
Yeah.
bad, he's a bad person.
He's okay at baseball.
Michael Jordan, come at me.
But it's like one of the
Comes to the
irritating things is
ground.
that they're playing
Or his
basketball.
We
so
need
they
him
have
as
to
a
have
guest.
full
I'm
stadium, right?
I'm
Yeah.
But
poking
they
him
don't
right
have
now.
enough characters to animate to put there.
Looney
So
Tunes,
there's
yeah.
so many different like repeated characters
Yeah.
in the background, and it's like, oh, it just looks really bad and
Who
cheap.
cares?
Like
Oh,
If it looks cheap,
so
so that Jack and Jill.
Space Jam. Like who's like, oh darn, I see 2 of the same.
Yeah,
They're
That's why
all
this movie's
entertainment,
bad,
yeah.
not
All
everything
entertainment
else.
I
cancelled.
literally just said it's a minor gripe, but it's like it still makes it look cheap.
You're right. It's unrealistic. I can't. I don't believe in it anymore.
What's that movie where it's like panning across the crowd and it's like at a football game and some dude's jacking off? in the
Oh,
background?
Teen Wolf at the end.
Teen
Oh,
Wolf.
he's
No,
got
he's
his
not
dick
a
out.
dick
He's got his
out.
dick
He
out.
has his dick
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Okay.
Is just an extra who did that and hid it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got his
that's
dick
cool.
out in the
I want
final
to find
scene.
that.
Did you guys? I don't know if I ever told this on this podcast. We used to like film videos and send them to our relatives. We had like a camera and we used to sell
God.
VHSs. So at the end we used to do an address to them like, "Hey, what's up? I hope you liked was in the video." Right? I was like
Like,
6 at the
comment,
time.
subscribe.
Dude, I was like 6 at the time. Okay, and we're sitting there. And for some reason, I like whipped out my dick. Right? And nobody knows. And we sent this to my family. I still have the video. It's like we're just having a conversation, and then like my grandpa's in the room, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" We're just like, "Yeah, I hope you guys like the video. We went to Fort Edmonton Park," and I'm just like,
How old were you?
And I'm like, "It's out there for a good while."
And then they got a video back from his grandparents.
And it's just a grandparents nude being like, alright.
Thank you for the message, Nick.
Can we watch?
No,
If we can, it would be child
You just
porn.
said it. That's some CP right there.
Some cuckold. Some cuckold.
Material.
Penis.
Yeah. Cookies and
That was like that old movie that me and Jaska had made that you got to see.
Oh, the
Yeah, when we were so excited about watching it for like, because we made it in like grade 6,
Yeah.
and we watched it again for the first time in years because he had found it on his VHS tape.
You
And then
say
we-
VHS.
Then we realized like over half of the movie is literally us jumping on the trampoline doing fighting
And dunking.
and dunking because he had a basketball.
And they're dunking.
So we'd always see like let's fight in the movie, and then it'd just be like us dunking on the trampoline.
Sounds like Space Jam.
Sounds better than Space Jam.
At least we didn't have repeated characters in the audience.
That's for sure. That would have taken me right out of it.
But it was good. It was good. It was but that's beside the point.
Did any of the rest of you make any shitty videos when you were kids?
I made a lot.
I made some really shitty videos. I remember there was one time I had just seen Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix,
I'm
and
trying to think what year that would be.
2007.
5. I'm gonna say 5.
Really?
I think it was 2007.
Yeah,
I was young.
that was
No.
Because there
It
was
was
two
either
movies
2006
after
or
that.
7.
It was like it was.
Yeah,
I think it was
3 movies
2006 because I was
after that,
12
Which
when
one
it
was it
happened.
called?
Order of the
That was-
Phoenix?
Yeah, 6
Order of the
and then
Phoenix.
7.
No, there's
Half-Blood
definitely
Prince
all
came
of
There's
out
those.
2
in
books after.
2008
There's
or
3
2009.
Oh,
There's
it's
8
only
movies
has
in the
five.
series.
But I remember
Deathly Hallows is 2 parts.
I just like
Oh, 2007.
Yeah.
July 11th.
Rip.
Sorry, continue.
okay. So I was I was making I found out that
So grade
like,
7.
grade kind of ish
End of grade 7.
end of grade 7.
Yeah,
Um,
summer vacation.
Yeah.
So I actually maybe I just read the book.
Wait,
I
you were
don't
in
remember.
junior high? You
I wasn't in junior high. I know for a fact I wasn't in junior high because I would have been mega embarrassed in junior high. I was like really conscious of that. But we had a Mac at my house. Like it's one of those old like G4 Power Macs with like the monitor that only fit that computer. Like it was the only thing that would work with it. And we also got like one of those big back when they made the iSight cameras that come in iMacs by themselves. Like they made like this giant fucking tube that they just sticks on. I had a camera in the front. And that was all it was. And I decided to film a video and try and use Movie Maker or iMovie or whatever. And literally was just me taking a highlighter and writing on a piece of paper, like I will not tell lies or whatever it was. I was like totally mimicking it. And then I instead it like appeared on my hand, like, but I wasn't able to do that. So I just took a piece of paper and taped it to my hand and wrote an M on it because instead of being based off Harry Potter.
Oh, it's Matt.
It was
It's
based
your
off
name.
McDonald's.
Oh,
McDonald's.
It went from Harry Potter to McDonald's, and then
Oh.
I took a picture of McDonald's food and put it on the screen because that was and then I sang into the microphone, which was also the iSight camera. I went do 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 do.
I'm trying to think.
I'm loving it, and that was it. That was the end of the fucking video.
What was your like?
Corporate
It's like
shell.
It's like when you go in with an idea, like, oh, I have an idea.
And then it
You
just
didn't
was
have a
out.
concept. You didn't have a concept. It was just a thing.
And then I would like edit together like because back in grade 6 I was fucking weird. I would edit together like SpongeBob clips that I had downloaded off LimeWire and
with screamo music.
with My Chemical Romance videos.
That was a
I
joke.
also got off LimeWire. And I would like edit together lines and then I would throw it in an MCR song. And I rewatched them a while back.
You have them still.
I had them. I don't know where they are.
Wow,
I think I deleted all.
I
No, my mom
deleted
has them because
everything
they were
from
on the
before
Mac,
grade
and my
10.
mom transferred all the files over, so then she had them still, and I watched them, and then I went in on later and deleted them because I was too embarrassed. But so they don't exist.
You should have
anymore.
kept those.
Don't look for them.
You should watch
They won't-
them.
you won't
We
find
should set Nick's video to My Chemical Romance.
them. Yeah, those were the first videos I ever edited, and then I turned into the editing genius I am today. Not at all.
Anybody else?
Editing's so easy.
I didn't have a video camera, so.
Oh shit.
My friend had a half pipe that his dad built for him in his backyard, so I was the cameraman while he filmed his sick skateboarding trick videos.
What's the
That was a
like
good time.
worst like because everybody when their kid tries to do something but doesn't have the money to do it properly, so they always do something stupidly DIY that turns out terrible. Like what was the worst thing you ever did?
Ice rink in my backyard. It was so bad.
What a
Ice
sprayer.
rink in my backyard.
Oh,
I tried to
too.
make it. It was That was horrible. He's like,
I mean, it
"Get
must have been
rid
like
of it."
horribly bumpy.
Yeah, no, he wasn't like. He's like, my dad's stupid, so he doesn't look like he's a junior high teacher.
Idiot.
No.
Idiot.
Useless.
He doesn't look like an instruction manuals, so he just like sprayed the hose all
I don't
over
know
the
where you
backyard.
find an instruction
And he
manual
thought
for
that
a
he could
rink.
like you could like go online or whatever, but I guess maybe online wasn't a thing. I don't know. So
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It's been around
it's
almost
been-
as long as we've been
No,
alive.
the internet's been around as long as
2000
people have,
2001.
Yes, the internet's been around that long.
It was
But
probably
there might not
But
have
it
been
there wasn't that
break
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there wasn't.
yeah,
any guides
it was
online.
pretty limited back
Yeah.
then.
Like a YouTube video to do it. Yeah, no, it was really bad. That's.
You could go to the library and get a book, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a
Libraries
book,
weren't
sir?
until like 2003, 2004.
Oh, the dummy books where it's like
Right
how
after
to,
planes. in
how to make a
2001.
rink for dummies.
That's when planes were invented.
Yeah,
You know what that
2001.
dummy series should be called? It should be How To for high school for junior high teachers. So dummy. Sorry.
When me and when I was a kid, I loved Beyblade, and so did my sister. But my mom never did anything nice for us, so we didn't have
Wow.
Beyblades. So we had I'm trying to fathom where they could have come from. They were like maybe Kinder Surprise.
You just had dreidels.
They were literally tops, and they were like this big. They were the tiniest little things, and we
They
would
were
just be like,
definitely dreidels.
they were just the tiniest.
I would
little
use
things.
those like top erasers. Do you remember those like Beyblade erasers?
No idea.
They were like Beyblade style erasers, so they'd be erasers clearly.
They're tops.
Yeah, but but you could get them at like book fairs or whatever. Everyone remember book fairs?
My dad gave me the top that you like pulled a rope, but he put
Beyblade?
he put nails around it.
Oh,
I brought it
damn.
to school. I get in trouble, but it was like you pull a rope. It's not a Beyblade, but it was like one of those weird.
It's
I don't know.
Yeah.
the same idea. It's just,
Yeah, it's just pull it rope, and he's like, I'm like, the kids at school are beating me, Dad. He's like, well,
It's just like
fucking
wood and
nails.
rope and a bunch of nails.
I've told this story I think with my Beyblade experience. Like you remember that orange Beyblade that had like the spring in it?
Yeah.
So it like bounced around when you launched it or whatever.
I think I
It was
Yeah,
really
that
silly.
Right, and then I also when we first came to Canada, my mom bought us some Beyblades because I left all my Beyblades back in the States. And she bought me.
I had one. I had one, baby.
And she bought me like this one that we found at a convenience store. And the problem with the convenience store one is like it. You know how like there were the three parts. There's the base, there's the attack ring, and then in the middle is the defense ring.
Yeah.
They had like a normal attack ring, normal base, but this giant fucking massive
With the spikes.
cast iron.
Oh, like the
fucking
metal one
defense
that's like
ring.
huge.
Huge.
Right?
Yeah,
those
it
are
could
the
be-
best. I think I remember.
Yeah, I
And
know.
they're- and they're super
fucking
heavy.
They're
Flint
so
on
much
the
better
end,
than
so
the
it
other
big
ones.
sparks.
It was crazy like that.
Mine was literally just like a shuriken. It was just blades.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine. But yeah, the defense ring was insane, and it was really heavy. So I decided to put it on that thing so it would bounce better. And then I took it to school because what kids like to do at school was rip them down the slides. So we ripped them down the slides, and mine went down the slide and bounced really badly and flew across the playground and hit some girl in the face that was on the swings. We weren't allowed to have Beyblades anymore.
That was you. That wasn't even just your school. That went to all the other schools in the entire area. You rooted for everybody in the district.
That was the slide that kid got
Country.
paralyzed on. That we were talking about. Like that slide was dangerous. And,
also
like, I
from
was
Beyblades.
ripping down.
Because you paralyzed the kid with the Beyblade.
I ripped it really crazily, I guess, and it
fucking
hit
ripped
the
that
middle.
thing.
It like hit the middle bounce, like you know how like this.
Yeah, I guess it would have like hit like on the side and then got like a crazy bounce.
It hit the middle and just went. It like literally bounced at an angle where it just shot straight
But I'm
forward.
trying
So it was
to
like
imagine.
bounce,
is your slide
bam.
Like, is your slide like one of the bumpy ones, or is it just like straight down?
It was like one of like whoo, like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it just like
So it hit.
launched off
So
and
it
hit
hit the corner right, like where it
The
just goes
perfect
down,
angle,
perfect
yeah.
angle, and just shot forward and smashed some little girl in the face. It was really funny.
I saw him cringe the World International Beyblade Championship.
Oh.
They made
It was
them look
really
so
sad.
cool
Yo,
on TV.
there's a
No, they didn't look like fucking shit.
Oh
The whole
my
thing was so
God.
dumb. Well, I mean, the show makes it look cool, but
But then they have the little things in the middle where it's like, go to this Beyblade competition, and kids are like, look at all that cool Beyblade shit.
yeah, well, even the world level, Japan won
How-
by the way.
I don't know how you can have a world champion. It's literally just luck, basically. You just
Pretty much.
yeah,
You
you
got
got
a really
you
good
could
top.
design your
You have
top
to
to
pull it
you
hard.
can design your stop, but there's no skill unless you're sniping, which is a dick move, and that's what I did.
There's actually
Yeah, so you would because
You do it
everyone
like
would go
half
like
a
3,
second
2,
late,
1,
right?
let it
Yeah.
rip, and then you do yours just a half second after theirs, so yours
Aw.
landed right on top.
But you can
Cheater.
actually
Yeah.
you can delay rip up to 5
yeah,
seconds.
well, and
That's like
So
that's like
let
an
it rip.
official rule.
well, and the
This is so stupid.
and the
You
way
can wait
Rob,
5
the way I
seconds,
had
and I
mine-
would do that all the time because we would just go like 3, 2, 1, let it rip, and my friends I was like I'm so cool they don't know that rule, so then they go and I let it go for 5 seconds. I just go
Yeah.
you're just gonna lose.
Well,
go,
and
go,
I had the heaviest one,
Yeah.
so I was really thinking I had like ball bearings, this huge weight ring on it, so I just wait and just and everyone's exploded.
Yeah, mine would just bounce on top of them because it had such bounce because of the momentum of the.
Yeah. I cost many kids a lot
bang,
of money
bang,
for that.
bang.
That was a dick.
You guys ever buy the really long cords? Like the
Yeah?
long ones?
Yeah.
Yes,
I had one with like a handle and everything. It was like,
Yeah, it broke
You know,
all
it was
the time.
cool.
I never had a Beyblade, but I had that long.
yeah.
But no, like
Damn.
at the end of like grade 4, there was like this auction for like throughout the year, like you earn tickets for being like just generally
Okay, yeah.
well behaved, and then they had like all the lost and found stuff, and they'd auction them off. And like the only thing I really cared about was getting this long thing. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a Beyblade. I never got a Beyblade. All I had was the really long ripcord, really long ripcord
It would've been
without a
great for you.
Beyblade.
I remember one time I was at I think it was like called Value City in the States. Like it's like Value Village.
It's a house where you go to parties.
Yeah, back in the States when I was 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was this
Fucking
Sorry.
There was like,
I didn't mean it.
there was like this Pokemon like Game Boy case, and what it said was like the things it could hold. So like a Game Boy, 3 games, game cases, all that, like link cable, all that crap. But I was under the impression that it had all those things in it.
no.
So I was like, Dad, please buy this for me. It's only like $3. Holy shit, this is such a great deal. And my dad bought it for me, and I opened it up, and I was very disappointed.
I remember for like maybe my 10th birthday or something, I ended up getting a lot of Walmart gift cards, which is like $20 to like a 10-year-old is really exciting. It's like, oh, and I can spend it on anything I want. I had like 2 of them. I bought a lot of Mighty Beans.
Mighty Beans were the worst. I bought Mighty Beans.
I was disappointed. I was like, yeah, but I never used them because they're valueless.
All you do is go like,
Yeah.
what?
I think
You
what you're
can-
supposed
there were
to do is, like,
games.
you're supposed to like toss them on the ground. And
There's like
kinda,
halfway between Pogs and Crazy
I
Bones.
thought they had little slides for them.
All they did, it has weights.
Maybe.
Yeah,
What
they
were
make them
Crazy
sound
Bones?
like
Just next
Crazy
to
Bones are those
jumping
little
beans,
plastic
right?
figurines
Yeah,
that
but
you
they
slid
didn't
across the
actually
table
have
with
the
each other.
worm in them or whatever. They just had a weight.
Like,
I had a
like,
shit
on
ton
We
of
still
them.
need to play
skateboard or
Dungeon
something?
Dice Monsters.
No,
Super
no,
protected.
we don't.
Dude,
That's
really
like, I
good.
remember.
Yeah,
all
Crazy
of
Bones
those.
was
I don't
so
know the
rad.
rules.
Little plastic
I forget the
things
rules, but I
that
remember
had, like,
it was
different
really
bases
slow
on
and
each
terrible.
side
Game Boy
with different
game
ways
of
they were
it.
supposed to knock
I
down
can't
your
remember what
opponents.
they look like.
Okay, Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah,
games were
it's
so
just-
trash.
They were
Game Boy
really
every
bad.
game was trash.
There was
except
a
maybe
really
Mario.
good PlayStation
Mario was
1
trash.
Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Not as
Just
bad
one
as
of them.
Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Yeah.
At least it's playable.
Yeah.
I just remember going and not being good enough at it, but there was like Makoto or someone. There was one computer you fought who was like a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
Makoto's a piece of shit.
He
It was,
sucked
like, around
so
there.
much ass, and I literally just fought him over and over and over again to feel good about myself. But I couldn't beat anybody else because they were too good.
But
So you were very
speaking
bad.
of Game
Yeah, I
Boy
was like
games,
Oh, I don't know how it works.
I told a story today to someone that I don't think I've told here, and I don't think I've really told anybody because I'm a little
Other than
embarrassed.
the
Except-
person that you
Okay.
told today.
Except for that person I told today. Who
And
was
then
that?
us.
It was at youth, so I think I told some kid and inspired him to steal shit. So back in grade
Junior
5,
high teachers are stupid. They don't tell kids to steal shit.
yeah, apparently. So back in like grade 4, this was like my first like year of school in Canada, and I met this kid named William, and he was like a really cool dude. Just like he was just this short fucking white kid with like glasses and shit.
Well,
What a
in
cool
grade
dude.
4, everyone's short.
He would take me like compared to me at the time because I was like I don't know.
I was 5'11" in grade 4. I don't
I'm just dunking on my trampoline.
Yeah.
5'11" and 110 pounds. That's ridiculous. But
Hey, you fucking.
Yeah, look.
you didn't mean it.
You look ridiculous.
What the fuck is your problem, guy?
Robert De Niro.
So, and he would take me out to his cabin and stuff because his parents owned a cabin, and we would like it was like really really fun. So we were just really really good friends. And what we would do was there was this one kid in our school. His like this Chinese kid. His name was
Sorry. Keep going.
It's okay. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna keep going. Why is this happening to no one else? Why no one else, guys?
We're less interested.
Is there too much preface to my stories? Is that what we're saying?
No,
Is there too much
interested.
preface?
You gave us an entire story on who you've told this story.
I know, I need to work on that. I'm sorry. Just let me finish the story. I promise it'll never happen again.
Alright, just
Okay, so there was this Asian kid. His name was Young Sing or Young Su or some bullshit Chinese name. And he had a lot of Game Boy games. Of course he did, because he's Chinese and they play a lot of Nintendo. And what I would do, I'm just gonna be racist to keep everyone going. Be racist and bad. So what we would do is we would borrow games from him, and then we would tell him we lost them. That's what we would do. See, like this is why the preface needed, because I felt really guilty, so I needed to. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. So we stole the games from. So we would steal the games from him. Like my one time, William was like, "Oh yeah, I fell under my tractor. I was playing while I was driving my tractor."
Tractor! Fucking tractors! It's like this is some war apps now.
Pretty much, right? So then eventually he was like, "No, we don't like. I'm not playing you guys any more games, Ching Chong, because." See, there you go. Interest.
That's wrong.
You're wrong.
Your story is bad, and you should feel bad.
Yeah.
No, but there's an end to this.
There is
moral.
There's
a
an end.
moral
So
to
then he
take
told us
home.
he wouldn't let us any more games. We were like, okay, we'll just steal them from his backpack at lunch. So we started doing that. And I'm just really hoping he watches this video so I can like apologize. But yeah, so
You could just actually apologize.
I don't know where he is. He probably moved back to China. I don't know.
Yeah, over what you guys did to him. I moved to China over that.
You know what that kid probably did when they were like, "Oh, we lost again." He was like, "You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
That's
There's no one
racist.
else here."
Circle of trust. You're not in the circle of trust.
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
So then,
That's Dustin Hoffman.
and then my mom asked, like, "Where are you getting all these Game Boy games?" And then she asked me if I was dealing drugs, and I was like, "No."
In grade school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like in grade 4. That does not happen.
What kind of drugs did you have access
I
to?
was living in like
Tylenol.
Westmount, which is like literally the shadiest area of Edmonton. It's fucking insane.
Where?
Westmount.
That's
You ain't heard it because
I've been there multiple times.
It's
It's
in
not
the
that
shade.
bad.
Yeah,
Being there
times.
isn't bad. Living there is bad.
That's not like Cromdale. So.
Cromwell's not too bad.
it ain't Bullet Town. I'll tell you that.
It ain't Cuck Town.
So then that's pretty much it. Just admitting my sins.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
And when I was 14, I sold all the games so I could get a GameCube.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
just
it is.
smart.
It's like, what else are you gonna
You
do?
didn't.
Exactly.
steal
It's like
the
I can't
GameCube.
give them back. It's been like
In 1 week
4
since
years.
Wow, I was
You're
gonna
terrible.
suggest that if we should talk about things like we did that are bad, but it's like none of the things that we did are gonna be remotely
Yeah, we
as
can't
bad
start
Yeah.
with the
as
worst
theft,
thing.
and then
Racism.
kid.
As
And
you,
racism.
as you tell the story. Just
Everyone's got bad
compound it.
stories, right?
I did stupid shit.
I feel
when
like I
was a kid,
did it.
It's
stupid
hard.
stuff.
I've
I'm
always
trying to think of
Like I tried to make bombs. I got grounded for that.
Yeah, I had friends who always wanted to be like, yo, let's go make bombs, and it's like, how about no?
My mom got super pissed at me for that.
Did any of your friends ever tell you can make napalm with orange juice and styrofoam?
No.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was napalm or orange juice and gasoline just because it said that in Fight Club.
Yeah, it's because it said Fight Club. My mom was like, no, man, no, you get the concentrated orange juice. You just put styrofoam in it.
Concentrated orange
Yeah,
juice.
and then the acid in the orange juice
It's really
like melts the
with
styrofoam
with
into the
pulp.
napalm. And I was
Oh,
like, what? He was like, oh, I got a batch brewing. I was like, you fucking stupid.
I think the worst thing I did as a kid was I was riding. Or did I already tell this about spitting on a guy's car?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
think so.
forget it. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
And the guy was in the car.
Oh, sorry. I'll tell it again with racism.
You gotta tell with
So
racism.
this
it's
Ching
about-
Chong Chicken Chad.
Chicken Chad. It's from the Penguin
Chad
family.
The club.
Yeah.
I think Ding Dong Ditching I did that a lot.
Oh, I thought you were doing
That's probably the worst
racism.
Is there like Ching Chong ditch where you like do it on an Asian person?
Or like a
Probably.
Chinese food
Probably,
Yeah,
but
that's our-
But then you don't
Not
ring the
good.
doorbell, you just yell, Ching Chong! And run away.
Get out here!
Trick or treat!
You
Yeah,
just
and
yell
then
racial
you burn a
slurs.
steak on their lawn.
Yeah,
It's
and then you burn
hilarious.
Pour
Why would you
orange
burn a
juice and
steak?
gasoline.
You burn a steak on the lawn.
Why would you burn
burn
a
a
steak?
cross.
That's what I meant.
You said steak.
You have like a barbecue.
Just stab it in the ground, set fire.
Ah, the steak's overcooked! Ah!
I didn't mean a food steak. I meant to put.
It looks
cross.
cooler as a food steak. It should be food
A
steak.
food steak.
No food steak.
Yo, man, you want a food steak?
Can I get a food steak?
Go to a restaurant. I'd like the 28-ounce food steak.
Oh,
Porterhouse food steak.
Where are you getting a 28
It's a
ounce
porterhouse.
That'd be awesome.
steak? Where can you get one of those in Edmonton?
You can get porterhouse
Keg, I
in Edmonton.
think.
No.
I think I got it.
Any
It's not on the
most
menu.
steak
Whatever their
restaurants
biggest
have
is like
porterhouse.
22.
Porterhouse.
It's
Wouldn't that
28
like-
ounces.
Would meat
Thought I got
have
the
it?
biggest
Meat-
one.
that meat
I had
part?
their biggest, but it's only like
Cake is
22. Off the
yummy,
menu,
man.
they figured.
Tastes good.
You know where is extremely overrated? The Sawmill.
A little bit.
I didn't know it was in high regard.
Yeah, it's. I mean, because it's fancy, but it's
not
alright.
fancy.
It's a rich white
They
family
wear
steakhouse.
tuxedos to serve you, and they sell like steaks and stuff, so it's pretty fancy.
Oh.
I'm not saying it's fine dining.
I wear
don't think
sweatpants
that's
there.
the,
Do they wear tuxedos?
I thought it was a place where they
Some
sell
of them do, I'm
wings
sure.
and they have half-price wings. That didn't sound like a fancy place.
Well, it's because they have the
Really
lounge
nice
and the
place.
restaurant. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
The thing
I think you can't. Well, yeah.
I've been in the Sawmill a couple times just because I don't know whenever I date rich white girls at Sherwood Park, their parents take me to dinner like at really nice restaurants, and I've been to the Sawmill. I'm always unimpressed.
Do you wear a tuxedo?
No, I don't. Like I literally just wear like my fucking dress shirt the only dress shirt I own, and I go and their parents are like, oh, you're so nice. It's so nice that she's dating a colored boy. It's like, oh, fuck off. Like,
I don't think any of them have said that.
not explicitly.
Yeah, definitely.
It's implied. It is implied.
Sad.
I can just imagine it like, so, Maddie, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, brother?
You ain't a sucker. Yeah.
Don't cuck our daughter.
Yo, don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Make sure you cut her home by 11.
Don't cuck anything
I
else.
remember Andy name is Geese or something. I don't know.
You're just dunking delicately.
Or you're like ashing a cigarette or some weird shit.
Burning.
You just say some British shit.
Cuck her by 11.
I said British
You said
shit.
some British
Ashing a
shit.
cigarette.
Like ashing a cigarette or some British shit because only British people smoke.
Only British people.
They're very
like
posh
this.
about their
No, I know,
cigarettes.
it's
Dumb.
ringing a
Small
small
bell.
bell. For some reason, they had
Gubna.
keys and were like giving them back to
I
him.
can't take my
Yeah.
daughter.
No,
in
that
my
was the
car.
keys to the daughter.
Their chastity
And then you
belt.
slaughter
She's a
her.
little mini girl.
Yeah.
I love it.
She rides on your shoulder or shit.
Father.
Well, is that time?
I think so.
Probably
Is
about
like this
Oh.
done? No,
Look at
let's
that.
keep going. This is
You
fun.
look at me. I
Got a
can't
few
do
more minutes.
I don't even know what the De Niro face is.
It's like,
I can't do it
I
at
don't do
all.
any justice.
We got a few more minutes. Oh god, he's shitting out his mouth.
He just made the pony sound.
That sucks.
It's a great song. Shut up.
He took it off the playlist.
Shut up.
Why the fuck did you tell them?
Because you took off other songs I like too!
I told you they wouldn't notice
What'd you take
unless
off?
you fucking
What'd you
take
take off?
off.
I would notice it.
I
Take off.
remember he
What'd you
took
take
off
off?
like Friday.
Okay.
Axel F. Ding ding
I
dong.
know. We compromised and put the good one on.
No, we did it though. We meant to.
Oh,
You took the good one off.
I was in charge of that.
You were the one doing that.
No, Luke was clicking it. I was like, no, and you were like, yeah. And Luke respects you, but not my nose.
Yeah, I don't think anyone respects
What
you.
else did you take off?
Respect
Did
your
you take
nose.
off any of the Gucci?
Hey,
Yeah,
you said respect.
We already
I don't
took off
respect
the Gucci.
anybody.
Well,
I don't
Like
respect
lemonades
none of
off there?
anybody.
What the fuck?
I know.
I will never
Fucking
respect
done.
anybody.
Before we get to that, we gotta get
Insecure.
some motherfucking
Deeply
flavors now.
insecure.
We're gonna put some fucking Gucci on it.
Yeah.
There is Gucci on it.
But
Not
did
anymore.
They took off Gucci. There's no lemonade.
it's all gone.
There's no like.
Lemonade's fucking garbage.
Lemonade's
Lemonade's
great.
amazing.
It actually is a
It's
cool
so
beat.
That
great.
beat is amazing. Like if you want orange juice with like Tyler
Yeah,
Perry.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you mix it with.
Or just use
Styrofoam.
lemonade.
You make that's napalm.
Wait,
It's
lemonade's
hot
a song?
fire.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's like Gucci Mane. It's really bad though.
it's good.
Really.
It's not actually good. But
Oh, I could go for lemonade though.
Yeah, Tomorrowland might be really good.
In general.
Yeah, I wasn't
I'm
sure what I
looking
thought of the
forward to
trailer.
Well, I only watched like the first trailer and then I haven't watched anything since.
Trailer for
So
what?
It's like a
That's
girl
what I do
and
now.
a
Yeah.
girl dies, but she
Oh,
doesn't
tomorrow.
even
Are you guys
ring.
going
It's
Friday?
out on Friday. Yeah, I'm down to go.
What time? I think I'm off like 8:30 or something.
Alright, cool. We'll just go to like the 10 o'clock show or something.
YC's this weekend. Woo.
Oh, poor Alex.
God damn it.
It's
I
a-
live
it's
near
a
Are you
red
Red
gonna go
It's
play
a
with your
red
Beyblades and like be weird?
No, I have
Aren't
to
you
go.
too old for YC?
I'm a leader.
Aren't you too old for
You're
YC?
leading
Wow.
a bad,
Yes.
bad path.
That's why there are like workshops
Oh.
But
for
why?
older people.
But why?
Because I have to. Because I'm a youth leader.
But why?
That doesn't. That's not a good
You know what?
question.
You should
to
bring
me.
Why
out-
are you?
Are you like-
That's the question. Why?
You should
Yeah,
bring
you
a
should
bring a
not be
steak.
leading
Not a
anybody.
food steak. You should bring
No,
a
he's a
steak
fucking
to
tree.
Rexall.
Yeah,
He is a
that's
tree.
Yo, what if you dressed up Gretzky as Jesus, like outside the?
I feel like that would
That'd be offensive.
That'd be
Yeah.
sputting.
Would that be bad?
Yeah, he's
Sputting.
like, no, it could
Yeah,
be,
it's
He's the great one.
That'd be a
because we have a statue outside of
Yeah.
the place where YC is of Wayne Gretzky holding up the Stanley Cup. So you could
Yeah.
turn him into like Moses holding like tablets or something.
That'd be so cool. Why haven't we done that yet?
Or just like Simba.
Yeah, Rafiki turns into Rafiki holding up Oh,
We'll just say that all the youth don't watch this podcast.
They don't.
That's
don't
all
own-
they
I think
watch
the
this
only
podcast.
the only people that watch this are
You think
you.
45-year-old
No, like-
adults
no,
are like,
like,
oh,
You're gonna go to school.
I mean,
and
the
your
youth I
teachers
lead
are
because
gonna
I
be like,
don't
"You're
talk
fucking
about it there at
stupid."
all. Like,
tough day of accounting today. Let me sit down with a scotch and watch 6 awful like kids.
Like,
There's
yeah,
one
yeah.
awesome one.
or
like-
7. Yeah.
Like that,
Talk about
the head,
cuckolding.
the head guy there
Junior
knows
high
about my
teachers,
videos, but he doesn't know I
It's
still do
relatable to
it,
them
so.
because they get cuckolded.
Oh my
Their
God.
junior high teachers, they're being cucked.
My
They're
daughter's-
making napalm.
My daughter's date is here. This is great.
Cuck me
video.
later.
Cuck me later.
Can we say that as like a greeting? Well, not a greeting, but like when you say like "cuck you later."
Or we can say cucks up.
What's up? What's cuck? Yeah.
People are gonna think you're saying cock just really badly.
I'm gonna say
That's fine. It's the inside joke. It's what matters.
New Zealanders say
They don't
died
get
as did.
What?
As did.
What? Maybe did.
What the fuck? He died.
Yeah, that was a Flight
He
of the
died.
Conchords
He
scene.
died.
No,
Oh,
that's
died.
dead. Dead is deed.
Did. Did.
He's
Never mind.
dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they just
Did.
switch all their vowels.
Deed.
Like I becomes you and you becomes like O or something. I don't know.
Shut up, you grape-looking slut.
Well, like yeah, big is
That-
big.
That wasn't
Just
racist.
like, why?
Bug?
Did.
No, that's from a thing.
Yeah, it's not racist. It's because there's
She's
a person
wearing a purple shirt.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be the only racist.
Well, you are.
You are.
You are.
We're gonna work together with you, Maddie.
Thank you, please. I
All
have
the
a
white
problem.
people here aren't racist. The only racist
not
is the
possible.
minority.
White people can't be racist.
I'm so racist to my dad especially. It's really funny. Like
Well, no, you just say mean things about him, but not because of his
no,
race.
sometimes I do say things because of his race. It's really funny. Like
You
I
should probably
like,
stop there.
I actually
Step
told
one.
No, I actually
way out.
I actually told him the other day. No, it's my dad. I'm allowed to say what I want.
No, you should show respect to
I'm
your
right.
father.
Well, not
Okay, let's be
necessarily.
real. I said like because he said like he said something about having a troubled past. We were just joking around. And I said, well, yeah, you're black and you're black and Hispanic. It was your destiny. Like you had to be a drug dealer. Like there's no way it wouldn't have happened. You can't avoid that.
Except all the people that did. You can avoid that.
Yeah, but my dad didn't. That's why it's funny. My dad was a drug dealer. Like let's be real.
Who hasn't been a drug dealer?
I wanna be a
Clearly not my
cuck dealer.
dad.
Oh, shit. Yikes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm drug dealers here.
Oh, shit,
Let's get out of here.
You ain't leaving nowhere.
No, they're
Take it back.
Getting cussed by drug dealers.
No, I thought you'd at least
We're
make
cuck
that.
dealers.
You
That's
gotta,
what
you gotta take it back.
dealers.
You're right, you're here. You're
Oh, that's
going
good.
anywhere. You have my permission to leave.
Cuckold.
With my daughter.
It makes me think of The Simpsons whenever I hear the word cuckold. Because the episode where like Moe is trying to woo Marge, and then
And
Like-
like many episodes,
and then-
I'm guessing the one where Homer.
and then Homer
actively
like
kicked
he
out.
looks at the like the bird that comes out of the cuckoo clock and
Oh.
it's like cuckold,
Oh, yeah.
cuckold, and he's like, what's a cuckold?
Okay.
Okay, awesome,
Yeah,
good.
that's
It's been a great podcast. See you next
So
time.
like,
Oh,
comment,
I
subscribe.
don't think it's
Cuck
done
for
yet.
cuck.
Cuck for cuck.
Cuck for cuck.
Can't wrap
Follow
up
me on
yet.
Tucker.
Follow me on Twitter.
Not quite. Oh my
I think
god, it's
that's
too
it.
early.
Why is
No,
it
it's
too early?
never
What
too
happened?
early.
It's been 3 more minutes and it would have
Bye.
been appropriate.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's 1:03.